Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of Building Benny's Movie Park 2. Today we have to start off with a bit of a depressing announcement. Some of you may have heard, but the previous episode, or what was supposed to be the previous episode, went completely wrong. I had been recording for about 3-4 hours, and then afterwards I checked the footage, and it was laggy as hell. Actually laggy, like not even a frame per second. I later realized this was because of the new OBS update, but that means I did build a bunch of stuff that I now don't have video for, which means I'm gonna show you today what I built in the non-existing episode. Previously on Building Benny's Movie Park. Luckily, it's a lot of the same stuff, so you didn't miss a ton, I guess, but it's still really annoying. This right here is what I built in the previous non-existing episode. Basically, this entire corridor is now nice and rocky. There's a bunch of cool details here. As you can see, that's all looking nice. You can also tell that I overlaid a wooden coaster on this bit, so, you know, I don't have to make the supports completely on my own. I always kind of liked the way these looked, so that's why I did that. Then all the way up here, a bunch of these nice mine shaft type of wooden supports. And up here, you simply get out of this tunnel on this end, and that's about it, I guess. Oh, and we also put a balloon ride up here, which is nothing quite special, just a few fences. So I guess that's it then. Now let's get into today's building. I had a very wild idea to add a water ride. Now, first of all, I thought log flume makes the most sense, but since I'm probably also gonna do a Pirates of the Caribbean area, I probably should reserve that ride for that. So here I want to make river rapids. I never used the river rapids before, so I felt like that's just a fun piece of change. So in here I'm going to make the station, if you will. It's not really a station, but you know what I mean. I'm just going to make this whole thing hollow all the way to the back here, so we have nice space to work with. Just like this. Now in here, let's see, what's the first step? Let's go to water rides and choose river rapids. And I want to have that giant circular sort of station thing. I have no idea how to explain what I mean, but I'll just show some pictures. That is kind of what I'm aiming for, so I think I do need a little bit more space in here. So this is the imaginary station, which is obviously not going to be an actual station. We simply need an actual station to make the ride work. So that's, you know, the idea. The actual station is going to be this is going to be the circular kind of platform, and then it's going to make a very quick turn, and this is where it will go up back to this surface here, and that's where the actual course of the ride starts. There you go, all the way up until here, I guess. And that right there is where it starts. Of course, let's make this a bit more open so it's, you know, physically possible. Later, all of this is going to look very cool, very nice, maybe a little cave or something, I don't know. But for now, we just need the space. And now we simply have to come up with a nice course. And I thought it would be fun if it goes kind of in a zigzag in this... Actually, to be completely honest, I have no idea where this is going. Then here, it kind of goes underground for a little bit. Yes. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. And instead of telling you, I'll just show you. Then here it kind of goes in like this. I hope this will fit, most of all. And then here it comes out. And then as you probably expected, here it will just make a nice little circle over this lake. And then right here, it kind of goes back into this mountain, I guess. That seems pretty nice. There you go, just in there. And then I just need to make a giant tunnel first, so we can actually connect the track to the station. Since the second half is, of course, pretty much completely underground. Here you go, that goes to the station. Now we have to make sort of a nice track to that. Let's put a light down here so we can actually see what we're doing. Increase the range. There you go. Another one right there. Then now let's continue the track. Let's see, we're kind of going here, I guess. Then over this hill right here, and this is where it is going down again. Just like that. That seems fun as hell. Ooh. And right here, this is where the final biggest drop is going to be. It's going to be still pretty damn tiny, but you get the point. The climax of the ride. Let's see. We can't even really go that steep, which is pretty sad. But I guess like this, we can make a very nice descent into... this is pathetic. This is all we can do. We can't go too close to the ground because you can't build stuff there. It's very annoying. So let's keep it something like this. And then some of these rapids on the ground here. So, well, it's time we test this thing. It is a bit dark in here, but that's fine. Let's just see what this does. Okay, so here we are going up pretty fast, but that's good because it's a very long ride so far. And then we go into this canyon sort of thing. This still looks awful, of course, but hopefully we can make this look nice. Here you go. Very Very nice. And it goes into this very dark tunnel. There you go. Very epic. Oh, it goes fast. And then here we go back out, I suppose. Only to make way for a very nice outdoor thing. And then here we go back in again. It's all pretty straightforward. Over the hill, into the rapids. The only thing that's not so great, there's only 2 station segments, which means there's only 2 of these boats. That is kind of sad, but maybe we can fix that by just adding more station. It's just, I don't think there's room for that. Actually, like this, it's fine. Now we have 5, that's a good amount. Let's close this up, and now we have to make all of this look nice, or at least maybe not now, but at some point. First of all, it's time to make sure people can actually get down there via this entrance, which is going to be tricky. But I do have an idea. What if we do something like this on each side, one going up and one going down, of course. So the same thing right here. Then at this spot on the back side, it is going all the way down again. And this, of course, will still be split up into 2 walkways, so to speak. And then finally, at the end here, it goes all the way down to the ground, to the circular platform. I know this does look a bit wonky, but nobody cares. I'm gonna use this circle as reference because we sadly can't make this bigger than it is now. We are gonna have to use these quarters. Yo, look how perfect this fits. That is almost too perfect to be true, actually. Let's paint this wooden planks. There you go. And in the middle, this is where the operators are going to be sitting in some sort of nice booth, I don't know. And this has to connect to that platform. Here you go. That's pretty much it. Very epic. This looks so strange. This would be nice for the booth idea. And then maybe we can make this just go all the way up or something. I don't know. I'm gonna paint all of this wood for now. I'm not sure if this is the final texture, but we do want it to be nice looking for now, at least. And let's make a nice little wall around this with an opening so they can actually go in and out. Then I'm filling this up using glass. I hope this will look nice because the angle is a bit different than, of course, the rest. But we can try and see what happens. I mean, I guess that kind of works. I have a pretty cool idea for this main room kind of thing. It's gonna be a giant, like, half sphere, if that makes sense. I'm just going to build it and you'll see what I mean in just a second. I literally already know this whole western area is gonna be my favorite project yet. I don't know why. I just feel like this is gonna be way more insane than everything else. Here, just like this, all the way to the ground. And that I'm gonna have to do a bunch of times to finish this whole spherical building. I can already tell this will look sick when it's done. Let's fill up the gaps to make sure the whole thing is completely closed up. And I'm thinking maybe for this cobblestone, like that would be nice. I feel like an underground structure that's made just out of wood seems a bit unstable. But that could of course just be me. What do I know? The only thing is I did not have an idea for, you know, getting in here. Actually, since this is the entrance anyway, let's make an opening right here. Oh, that is a problem. Oh, never mind. We can just make them shorter like this. No worries. We, of course, also need to make the holes here so the actual boats can go through. Wait a minute. What if we did this instead? Yes. I don't think this texture makes a ton of sense, but it does look sick. So let's just go with it. Of course, we can't miss out on details like these. And down here, some attachments. I guess this just makes it look a bit more industrial and legit, as if it could actually look like this in real life. What if we also made one of these lines, like a caution line, as if, you know, don't cross this unless something. Like a yellow and black striped stroke. There you go. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Yes, dude, that is so sick. Okay. Now, what's next? Let's make these entrances look a bit nicer because, of course, this is an absolute mess. The only sad thing, of course, is this is actually supposed to spin. This is, of course, a feature that is not possible in this game. But still, I think the idea is there and it does look very nice. And finally, let's add some of these control panels in here as if it looks like you could actually, you know, control this ride. And really, the most important thing right now is to close up all the area around the queue line. And there is a lot. And especially this part here is going to be a bit of a mess. But actually that right there, I mean, it's a bit weird, but it's not bad at all. I guess we can definitely work with this. Like I explained earlier, this is both the entrance and the exit. So we need to split this up into 2 walkways. So let's go ahead and use a very simple fence for that. There you go. Then we also want to add a railing on top of that. I feel like wood would be pretty nice. And really, it's just putting a bunch of walls in like this and making sure they are pavement like the rest. That way we can cover up this entire queue line, and then we are pretty much done with the base of this this entrance. This what am I trying? I don't know what I'm trying to say. And some more right here. Guys, the last wall. There you go. And now the whole thing is, I think, completely concealed. So that means that now if you go in here, you can go two ways. One of them is going to be the exit, the other the entrance. Say this one is the entrance. You go down just like this, all the way here, and you enter the station, the platform. This all looks pretty boring still. There's just a normal boring light. We're gonna make this look very nice in the next episode. Especially these corridors are a bit boring. I don't want to do too much on this, but I do want to make it look a little bit nicer at least. So yeah, I guess then for today, that is it. If you like this video, make very sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a single video, and then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Benny's Movie Park.